Alright. That was the worst way I could have started saying shit on camera, but there it is. Alright. Today we're gonna do the same shit that I've always been doing. I got my boy here to help me.
What up?
Yup. That voice that you hear, it's not what you think. There's no one in your crib about to take you and your family for everything you got. Even though if they were, that'd be the first thing they tell you.
What up?
We're just gonna read some relationship questions, talk some shit. Hopefully you keep watching. So let's get into it.
First one from all the way from Brazil, the motherland. So bro, I got a tight-knit friend group, and one of my friend's exes called me and two of my boys to a farm with her and two girls who are also exes in that friend group. I don't know what to do. If I go, I know it's gonna go down. Man, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about myself if I take part in this.
Alright, let me preface this just with a little educational piece for everybody who isn't from Brazil. If you go to Brazil and you go to a farm, horses aren't the only thing being ridden. Cows aren't the only thing being milked. Goats aren't the only things being skinned. This dude is fucking. Basically, like, these farms are just secluded houses, mad land, and you go there and you do the putaria.
Let me get this straight. It's him, his ex's girl, two more of his boys' exes, and two of his boys, and then a couple. Exactly. And they're all going to the farm. Yep.
That's actually mad. I've never been in this situation, but how close are you to this kid really? Put yourself in his shoes. Say it's your ex going to the farm with him. You're exing him up, yo.
Let's come to the farm. You know what's gonna happen?
You think he'd be like, nah, my boy over here, I don't want to do that. I think I'll just go home and jerk off. If you think he'll do that, then that means you guys are close enough. And just the fact that you're even asking the questions kind of tells me that maybe you guys aren't that close. Because I feel like if it was my boy, if it was my close boy, like someone I grew up with, someone I respect, I wouldn't even be debating whether or not I should go. Because you know what's going to happen. So put yourself in his shoes. Would he do the same thing to you? Would he milk your cow? Would he ride your horse? If any of these answers are yes, do it. Now, I'm not saying go behind his back and try to do it all sneakily. If anything, tell him. Just be straight up. Do it the day of. Do it the day of, like right before you guys are about to leave, or maybe on the way, just so nothing really fucks up. She's gonna be fucking other people. At least I'm your boy, and I'm telling you. I'm asking you permission. I'm letting you know that it's probably gonna happen. I'm giving you the heads up so you don't think that this is some grimy shit on my part. I think he has to respect it. And then everybody's happy, except for the guy whose horse is getting ridden, but you guys aren't that close anyway, so fuck it. But that's wild, though. That's like some soap opera shit. Andre, what would you do if my ex hit you up? I was like, yeah, let's go to the farm.
Bro, you said it. I'd hit you up, my guy. Let you know what's up. If you were cool with it. Ultimately.
You do it?
Ultimately.
I'm sick.
Bro, I just swallowed.
You just swallowed a bug, yo. Alright, we're back after some technical difficulties. The same fly that was on Pence's head just went into this dude's throat. I think I pretty much summed that whole shit up. Let's go to the next question.
From Australia. Hey bro, was wondering what type of questions you bring up to a girl to try and get the convo going. Overall, just being less of a boring cunt. Much love, Oz Cuzzy.
That's dope that he's from Australia. That's crazy. I mean, just the fact that you're calling yourself a boring cunt. Well, I guess you didn't really, but you kind of inferred it. Just don't do that. You have a little more self-confidence. Bro, there's no question. Like, this is an interview. I'm not gonna go up to them and be like,
All right, so what makes you think that we should hire you to be part of this roster of thoughts?
you know what I mean? Like, it's not something that you can pre-plan really. It's more in the moment. Or you could just use the classic, the never fails, the hey, I have a crush on you. What are we gonna do about it? But don't say it like that, or else she'll definitely just like think you're a creep. You have to be a little more smiley. Kind of look into her eyes, make it seem like she's dreamy, even though you're really just dreaming about the peach. And be like, yeah, I'm about to seduce the camera. Let me get in character. Let me get in fuckboy.
I have the biggest crush on you. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I just been seeing you, and I don't know why, but I just have the biggest crush on you. We have to do something about it. So, I'm not really giving you much of a choice, but that's it. Now you know how I feel.
Just something stupid like that. It's so corny, bro. It's so cringy. I understand that. You probably watching me just do that. You're probably like, ew. But in the moment, if you're at a bar, these girls, if you go to a basic one, there's a pretty good success rate. Yeah, bro. In terms of sparking up a conversation with a random girl, there's not much mystery to it. As long as you're bringing that energy, if you're happy, if you're smiling, if you act more comfortable around her than you should be, act like you already feel comfortable enough joking with her and like make a little fun of her and something more innocent that she can laugh at too, that won't actually attack her insecurities. when you tell people you can joke with girls, they'll walk up to them and be like, yo, that nose is looking crazy. You know what I mean? And bitches will be like, yo, who is this weirdo trying to talk to me? Like, don't do anything out of pocket. Just like some lighthearted jokes, be sweet, be innocent, and everything will just fall in your lap. The worst case scenario is that you'll get a snap and you'll just hit her up later and she'll still feel comfortable to talk to you. That's the most important thing. Making people in general, I guess this kind of works for girls too, just making people feel comfortable around you. If they're under the impression that you're someone that they can spark up a conversation with, that they can confide in, that they can consider a friend and say hi to when they're at the bar and they see you randomly, you're already more than halfway there, regardless if you're that person to them or if you think you're that person to them, which is like some sociopathic shit, but it's the game, and I guess like everybody does it. Don't ask her about the weather, don't ask her what she does for work, don't ask her school, don't ask her her major. Those are all boring ass questions that lead nowhere. Bro, you can ask anything, even be a little vulgar.
What, you want some dick?
Don't be creepy, bro, but if you get the vibe that you have the liberty to ask her some questions, get flirty off the bat, just say some sexual shit if you think that's the vibe.
Excuse me? Aren't you supposed to be with me, laying down right here? We're supposed to be hugging and kissing each other, huh?
You just gotta read the signs. Odds are you'll be successful unless something weird happens or you're extremely ugly, which is very rare that you're ugly to the point that no amount of confidence can make up for it. And if you want to know if you're that kind of person, just send me a picture of your face, I'll tell you. I'm over here acting like I'm Brad Pitt, like I'm over here that can make TikToks just in my face and blow. I don't really have much for you in terms of not being a boring cunt. It's an internal battle.
What's the last question, bro? I've been talking to this girl, and I've been trying to make her open up, and she said if I date someone, I'll probably date a fuckboy, but a fuckboy who wouldn't cheat. And like, the more I think about that, that doesn't exist. Like, you can't be a fuckboy and not mess around with other girls.
Cass, please.
I mean, he's got a point. The fact that you're entertaining this girl and asking her what kind of guy she's into, just be more upfront. Like, you want to know if she's into you.
Ooh, he's cute. Bitch, you don't look like Leonard Ali, you look more like Muhammad Ali, George Foreman, all them niggas.
Why are you asking her what guy she's into? You're gonna like match up the characteristics, like as if it's a quiz. You're playing like this matching game with what she wants to what you're not. Be straight up, yo, I like you. I'm talking to you because I want to go out with you sometime. Would you go out with me? The worst that she can say is no, and you'll be hurt for a little bit, but then you'll just move on and be on to the next. It's better than you DMing this girl and being like, oh, do you like me? Am I your type? And then she's gonna be like, nah, I like fuckboys. Nah, you're assed out, you're sad as fuck. You didn't even ask her if she wants to go out with you, and you just assume she doesn't because she likes fuckboys. Little does she know that the toxicity lives in all of us. It's a little kernel right here under the heart. And you can be as toxic as you want. I'm no love guru. I just think I have a small notion of how people react to certain situations. Because the thing that lingers the most isn't what you said. It's how what you said impacted them. If I said I have a crush on you and it gave you butterflies, you're not gonna remember 10 years down the line that, oh, it's because he said he had a crush on me. You're gonna remember that I said something that you weren't expecting me to say and it gave you butterflies. So stop being so, how do you say it? Stop being so careful. Stop tiptoeing around what you want to say. If you want to say something, bro, have a conversation, act like you've been there before, act like you deserve to be there, and they'll believe it. Just go in assuming that she's gonna want you. Go out on a limb and get curved, get roasted, make a video like this for YouTube and get pied off by a million girls and still talk about it. It's not that deep, bro. Just talking to people and making them like you, I guess. You should just be after...
Bro, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Self-happiness? Like, just being with yourself, bro. Just being
In
confident.
yourself.
Yeah, but that's like so cliche. That's what we talk about all the time. Be yourself. Do this,
I mean,
that.
dude, but
Like, people are
ultimately,
looking for
like...
answers. The answer is, bro, just pretend, even if you're not that confident, pretend you are.
Facts.
Even if you're not that good looking, act like you are. How many busted bitches do I know that go on Instagram, post these upwards facing selfies showing their boobs, kissy faces, like 3 a day, bro, like 3 a day, like, and there's guys simping in their comments. You could do the same shit. It's really just that simple. I'm getting really riled up about this. It's dear to my heart. I care about some passionate. I don't really want to answer any more of these because I feel like this is coming off so cringe and I'm looking like a fucking weirdo just even answering this. Yeah, I hope that helped you guys, and if you need anything else, hit me in my DMs, Instagram, Twitter.
Or just comment here. I guess that's what I should say, right? Like, comment here, send like more traction or whatever.
Fuck it, bro. Just show this video to your boy, show it to your grandma. Let her know that I'd fuck her.